Game of Thrones es una serie que vino a revolucionar el mundo de la televisión. En Conexión Claro conversamos con Alfie y Liam Cunningham, dos de los protagonistas de esta producción que ya está en su tercera temporada. La entrevista está aquí para ustedes.
Show us the truth. Strike this man down if he is guilty. Give strength to his sword if he is true. Lord of Light, give us wisdom.
What people are to expect in the third season of Game of Thrones is a lot of love, a lot of power struggles going on, and a lot more dragons coming on, and some very interesting character arcs happening, because it's very, you know, characters that you think are going to go a certain way just completely change. And some new characters being introduced as well, and some characters that are in it, as George R.R. Martin tends to do, will disappear. But you just see what happens. You'll just have to wait and see.
Tell your mother to look at them. She killed them as much as I.
My mother had nothing to do with this. This was your treason.
It's treason to free your enemies. In war, you kill your enemies. Did your father not teach her that, boy?
Leave him.
When I saw the first season, I became a huge fan. So when you're walking in to something that's already established and is already regarded as something very special, to join in it's a little bit scary, very scary in fact. The one thing as a human being, you want to walk in and not be the person that destroys the show. So there was a certain amount of responsibility there that I had.
Go back to your room. You're not supposed to be here. If your father knew...
You said you're a traitor. Are you?
I am, Jack.
The scenery and just the sets and the design of the whole show is epic. It's huge. I've never really experienced something like that before. And I remember coming onto the set in the first series and just being blown away by how many extras there were around, just how many people were involved in it, you know, it was insane, and how much detail goes into it. And I think that's a trait of HBO shows, in fact, is just the detail in every single area of the whole show is fantastic.
And the first script that I saw, before I went to meet the guys, I read it and I rang my agent and just said, this is beautiful, absolutely beautiful writing. It's grown up, it's intelligent, it's shocking, scary, dramatic, and it's written for actors. And it's one of those things that does not come along very often, and that's why I wanted to get on board. As I said to the guys at the time, it's a no-brainer.
Hezer broza jevejimele dreveletas, menteri evanye evesteletas keskido sogamagon, gadbaga ohe gregugas, avi hoskas lue broze evesteletas. Munya ao teptas lue brozi I milie tolie.
It was great. I just, long may it continue. It seems to be a tradition that now after the first or second episode airs that it gets sort of renewed. But I hear the ratings went up and up. You know, they just keep on going up in with every episode. I think it was stayed the same the first two, and then it just goes higher, which is quite rare for a series, because usually sort of interest wanes and then it goes down, but it's just going to get better and better. So keep watching.
The fans on this are incredibly loyal. Because they obviously see the amount of work that everybody is putting in to get the show as good as it possibly can, and as intelligent and adult as we possibly can, and to keep up that level of quality is the main responsibility, and that's what we're going to try and do.
Lord Bolton, is there word from the capital?
You haven't heard? Stannis Baratheon laid siege to King's Landing, sailed into Blackwater Bay, stormed the gates with thousands of men.
I don't think I've fully grasped it yet. I don't think I've fully grasped how huge it is, but it's amazing. It's fantastic. I want to hear myself dubbed. I want to hear what my Latin American Theon sounds like, but I haven't heard it yet. So we'll just see. But yeah, it's just brilliant. It's fantastic, and yeah, just keep it going for sure.
What are you going to do with me?
The first night we'll ride for River Run. Your brother's there now. He'll make a contribution to our cause, and you can go home.
I'm a hostage, and you're selling me.
Don't think of it that way.
But it is that way.
It is.
To everybody who watches Conexión Claro, you also have to watch Game of Thrones. You will not be disappointed. It's wonderful.
You'll marry Sir Loras.
I will not.
The boy is heir to High Garden. Tyrion will secure the north, you will secure the Reach.
No, I won't do it.
Yes, you will. You're still fertile, you need to marry again and breed.
I am Queen Regent, not some brood mare.
You're my daughter!